Jungkook returns to the military camp, receiving a shocking report about him. In the latest development of BTS's Jungkook's enlistment, the youngest vocalist suddenly came into the media spotlight after returning to an army training camp and receiving shocking reports about him. This news immediately attracted the attention of the public, especially his loyal fans known as the Army. However, the report becomes even more interesting because it includes a variety of information that has never been revealed before. What exactly happened behind the reports Jungkook received, and how did this affect his enlistment journey? Let's go deeper. Return to military camp. Jungkook's long-awaited move since the initial announcement that BTS members must undergo military service. Fans and the media have been preparing to follow every step of their journey. Jungkook, known by the nickname Golden Magne in the group, has loyal fans who always support him in every decision he makes, including his decision to follow his obligations as a South Korean citizen. However, after some time of basic training, Jungkook returned to the military camp with a bigger spotlight than ever before. It's not just a matter of duty as a soldier, but more about how he is accepted, faced with various challenges, and how the public reacts to celebrities like himself who have to face life in a world that is far from the glitter of the entertainment stage. The shocking report that emerged in the middle of the draft upon returning to the military camp. Jungkook receives a report that immediately shocks him. This report, coming from the military authorities, brings news that goes beyond the usual basic training. The report involved various personal details that had never been known to the public before. Like other members of the military, Jungkook underwent regular checks and evaluations during the training period, and these reports are part of the procedure. However, what makes the report so shocking is the information that points to some of the issues and challenges that Jungkook faced during his enlistment process. Although these reports are private, information leaked to the media reveals that Jungkook is facing a series of emotional and psychological pressures, possibly related to his status as a very famous celebrity. Differences in attention between celebrities and peers. Jungkook's presence in the military camp certainly created a difference in the treatment received by him and his fellow soldiers. An army of celebrities, especially with Jungkook's massive popularity, can't avoid the media spotlight and excessive attention from the public. The report Jungkook received noted that there was a tendency for different treatment between himself and his colleagues in training. Some sources said that Jungkook felt pressured by the constant attention coming from fans and the media. While he doesn't ask to be treated differently, the reality of a celebrity's life in the military often brings with it additional challenges that other soldiers don't. The report also noted that Jungkook had shown frustration because he wanted to be treated as an equal with other soldiers, not as an idol. Life in a military camp. Adaptation and difficulties facing life in a military camp is certainly very different from life in an entertainment world full of luxury. Jungkook, despite being used to the pressures and spotlight of the entertainment world, must adapt to a life full of discipline, strict routines, and high standards. Reports received by Jungkook revealed that although he tried hard to maintain his image as a responsible soldier, he often felt burdened by the high expectations coming from the public. Based on the report, Jungkook also revealed that the biggest challenge in the enlistment process is accepting the fact that there is no preferential treatment, even for someone who is well known. Although he greatly appreciated his sacrifice as a conscripted citizen, he found it difficult to cope with the mental stress that came with his immense popularity, support from the army. The reaction of the public and fans. The news of this shocking report soon spread among BTS fans, especially ARMY, who has always been loyal to supporting every step of Jungkook and other BTS members. Fan reactions have been mixed, ranging from concern about Jungkook's mental well-being to sympathy for the challenges he faces. Many of them felt that Jungkook should be given space to adapt and cope with the pressures that come with his celebrity status. In recent weeks, the hashtags #SupportJungkook and #StayStrongJungkook began to enliven social media, with fans showing great moral support. Many stressed that Jungkook should be given the opportunity to serve in the army calmly, without being overly burdened by attention coming from outside. Meanwhile, some fans also expressed concern that excessive spotlight on Jungkook could affect his performance during training. They hope that the military can strike a balance between providing appropriate duties with strict discipline and respecting the privacy and mental well-being of celebrities serving in the military. Conclusion: Jungkook's challenge and hopeful journey. Jungkook, like the other recruits, is facing an arduous process of enlistment. The reports received about him open our eyes to another side of the life of a celebrity who has to undergo the obligations of a citizen. Although he faced many challenges, both physical and mental, one thing is certain: that Jungkook continues to show dedication and high spirits. With the support of the army that continues to flow, it is hoped that Jungkook can get through these difficult times well and return with a more mature life experience. Jungkook's journey in the military is proof that behind the popularity and spotlight of the entertainment world, there is a human being who also faces real-life challenges. Returning to the military camp after receiving shocking reports about him showed that despite being under the spotlight, Jungkook still tried to keep his focus and carry out his duties to the best of his ability. And for the army, one thing is certain: they will continue to support him, not only as an idol, but also as a person who lived his life's journey with courage. When Jungkook, the youngest member of the phenomenal group BTS, returns to a military camp and receives a shocking report about himself, the whole world is instantly drawn to him. As always, Jungkook's every move and every word was in the spotlight. However, with this news spreading so fast, one inevitable question arises: does the report Jungkook received really reflect reality? Or is it just a media fabrication to attract attention and create a sensation? News of the incident involving Jungkook during his military service drew mixed reactions from the public. Many BTS fans, especially ARMY, immediately responded with concern and sympathy. However, not a few have questioned the validity of the report. Will we trust this news for granted, or should we be careful in assessing the source and credibility of existing information? Let's go deeper. The difference between facts and media hype. Before we go any further, it's important to understand how news and information can be affected by various factors, especially in today's fast-paced world. With the advancement of technology, social media has become the main platform for spreading information. This has a big impact, where news that is not necessarily true can easily spread and influence public opinion. If we go back to Jungkook's case, we are faced with two very opposite sides. One side that presents Jungkook as a celebrity experiencing hardships and pressures in the midst of a harsh military life, and the other side that could have been simply created to create a controversy that caught the attention of the media and fans. Many media outlets quickly picked up on the shocking reports about Jungkook, while on the other hand, there were also skeptical voices who doubted the veracity of the reports. Could this be just an attempt to capitalize on Jungkook and BTS, big names in this competitive entertainment world? Or is this a real